Welcome back, anglers. I'm the survivalist, and we return to Call of the Wild, the Angler, and Izilo Zasendulo, where we're still kind of trying to work our way at this last main objective for the bottom fishing hub, which is basically just to catch a gold rank fish with a bottom fishing rig. It does have to be at this location, and last episode we caught ourselves, what all did we get? We got our silver rank African sharptooth catfish at the very end of the episode. We caught ourselves a couple of silver rank modeled eels, which were actually a lot easier to bring in than I thought they would be. And I think we even caught ourselves a bronze purple labio too. But we're still working around here. It does seem like, what time of day is it here? It's almost 6 a.m., which I'm kind of surprised at how, quickly it's turning to 6 a.m. Because, I've only been playing for around, well, I guess half hour, because I only played with what was the last recording, so unless there's, time advances quicker during certain parts of the day or something, or when you choose to start at night, it starts you at, maybe 3 in the morning? I don't know. Yeah, it just feels kind of weird to be already at this time. But we're still trying to just get a gold of any kind. We've got ourselves I'm trying to remember what the setup is right here. It's a hook size of 4 with cheese on it right now. No, I think it's a hook size of 3. Because we've been getting a lot of silver, so we just haven't been able to crack that gold wall yet. And I'm not expecting to really come across anything like carp here. It does feel like for bottom fishing, the only thing I might really come across might be having to go for a gold catfish or eel. It's there's nothing else really around that I can think of would be bottom feeding besides those. I guess I could try for a purple labio. I just have to try and figure out the hook size and bait for that. Yeah, we'll give it another minute or two here, just keep using that time frame of between 3 to 5 minutes for tossing something out and see what results happen. But yeah, I'm not really sure what species to try aiming for to complete the objective for this spot. The way the current and everything is, it really does feel like you'd be better off spin fishing here. And for what we're seeing jumping around, that might support the idea too. Now I'll give this another moment or two, see if anything does happen, and then if not, I think I will look at trying to target the purple labio over the fish, or over the catfish and the eel. Because we tried going for them all last episode, and it seemed like as soon as we got the hook size up to 3, all activity completely dropped off. Silvers we were able to get on 4, but 3 just seemed to be the cutoff point for all things to be interested. And it does seem like there's not going to be anything hitting on this. So yeah, you know what? I'll pull that in. Okay, what does the purple labio like again? Sorry, not you, you, right here. Red worm, cheese, and eggs. So I'm going to go up to a 4, and we will go back to cheese or red worm. I guess either one works, so we'll go for the red worm. And it doesn't really say, if it's... It just says upriver, right? It doesn't really say... Lake shore. Again, though, I don't think this is, lake shore area, so maybe we'll just try short cast. I swear there's something weird going on with the ramps in the game. It almost feels like as you try going up them, it pushes you off to a side. Okay, let me see. Yeah, ramp right here. I'm going to try walking straight up it. Okay, no, it just must be I'm that bad with the controller. I don't think I need that, strong friction brakes. We'll get that dialed back to 30%. And just wait and see if anything does go for what we have here. Biggest thing is just kind of calibrating into what things to use. And hopefully we'll get some activity on this. I wonder if I should even try... I can't remember if I went all the way up to a 6 or this is a 4. Yeah, I'll just have to wait and check after if anything does strike it. There is one other thing I could try, but I feel like it's going to be kind of dumb to do, but I might have to. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to try going big or going home. So what I got to do is first exit main menu. We'll get us set back to actually being at night for the area. Yeah, I want night, so we'll see what time of day it actually sets it to for when we hop in. And my thinking is, let's go supersized with the hooks. Forget this 3, 4, etc. Let's see about using just the biggest hook size I've got, and it... Okay, it sets you at midnight, so I do feel like there's got to be something different for, like, how it, like, registers the time of passing for, like, evenings. Okay, let's go for a 2/0. And we'll go for the liver. And see if this screws our gear out or not. Either we'll get something supersized on and at least we know something will strike it, or it's just going broke. Which we've kind of already been doing. Because the only fish I can think of on this map that could be like that large would probably be the catfish, the eel, and possibly the tigerfish. We'll just have to wait and see if anything does happen from doing this. It is the case, though, where I might have to officially concede and pull out the hook size chart to get these last things finished in order. We'll give this a few minutes and see. I'm kind of thinking we're likely not going to have anything happen to it, though. I can sort of see, just from like past experience of how we played the angler before, usually you have some species where they carry over, like you can catch silvers on hook size 5 and 4, and then hook size 3 it steps up at. So I don't know if it's the case, and maybe I should look at a hook size of like 1 or something like that for gold. Of, like, the eel or catfish. Yeah, I'll give it another minute and just see. It looks like I'm going broke rather than going big. Now we'll pull that in. And I'll set that down to just a 1 and see. And we'll go for the cheese again, because we have had results with that. And maybe we'll just try straight out this way. Man, I'm getting more pity tips coming through. Well, it seems like they keep changing up what you can use to catch the model deal. I guess it just goes with giving you random species and random bait of any kind. Because I've had them recommend leeches, red worm, minnows, the white wafters, all for the... Oh! Okay, that was fast. And I don't know if we'll be able to... Okay, we might have something interesting here. But this also is testing our gear to, I think, the strongest catches we've used yet in Izilo Zasendulo. Yeah, I've got to reduce the brake a little bit. I'm still taking some line. See if I can try bringing in a little bit of line while it's... It might be another catfish, since it does seem to be, like, kind of dead on the line right now. But that could also just... Yeah, I was going to say, it could also just mean it's taking a break and it's not actually actively trying against us. Oh, easy. So I think I did hit like a dead zone for when I increased the hook size to 3 and 2 like I had. So maybe it was better to step it up the 2 compared to like just going progressively up. I guess I gotta remember to try taking the game less like it's a linear leveling system. Because I think because I'm doing that, that's the bad habit of I only go up 1 hook size when I should be trying 2 or 3 more until I see something. And depending on what this is, it might be a nice payoff to know. Okay, there we go, starting to bring it in. Okay, we're not going to try pumping the rod yet. We'll wait till the friction goes down before we'll try that. There we go. Get the rod all the way up so we see the depth change a bit. That way we know we're covering line if we do. Ooh, easy. There we go. See if maybe I can do this, just kind of properly, literally pumping it rather than like the full bends, just kind of tap it like that and see. Although with doing that, I do need to be cautious I don't get overzealous with it. Yeah, 'cause it seems like once you kind of have it at the peak for the pump motion, you can just kind of keep going back and forth, and it constantly seems to be bringing it in. I've been doing the slow way of bring it all the way up, let it completely drop off again, and then start a new one. Oh, it's a catfish. How big is it, though? Only a silver. See, you compare what we caught with the other one to that, and it seemed like so much more of a fight. And the hook size still is not large enough for her. At least we got a level up, and funds did increase a fair bit, so I guess I want to go up to 1/0, and we'll see. Actually, I want to compare. Maybe I should also try finding a bait that... Okay, redworm, minnow... redworm, minnow. So maybe I'll actually try swapping the bait, so... I think the catfish is the only one that's really going to be striking for the cheese I'm tossing out. So maybe I should try to double my possible targets and switch to something both will go for. But I still feel like there's some weird stuff going on from how the angler used to operate to how it does now. Because, like, catching a silver-ranked catfish on... Was it a hook size 4 or 3 last episode? I can't remember, but it seems like there's a much wider range you can catch the ranks on their hook sizes now. Like, before, I know it was possible you could catch, like, silver ranks on a bronze rank sizing for stuff, but I don't think it was all that common. You would catch bronzes more often, or more, like, rank-appropriate sizings, whatever your hook size was. Now, I don't know if it's changed up and it's more, like, location-dependent? I can't really say for sure. We'll give this another couple minutes. If nothing does strike this, we'll swap out for... we'll either try the red... Yeah, we'll go for the red one, because I've been having results with that. And see if we can either catch a very large... or a gold eel or a gold catfish. What time of day is it saying? Yeah, it's saying it's already been 2 hours, even though it's not even been 20 minutes in game, so... I don't know if the time, like, how quickly the day cycles around has changed, or, again, specific times of day go faster. Because I remember it used to take a full... I want to say 2 hours for, like, you'd have to play the game until you would see it go from noon till evening would start. But I don't know if that got adjusted, or, like, the timescale got adjusted when they did do the, updates to, like, let you choose from main menu time day settings. Okay, I'm going to bring this in. I am going to swap the bait out. I'm going to keep it the 1/0. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going to go for the minnow instead. I was going to use the redworm, but I didn't realize they top out at hook size 2. So let's see if we get anything else going for the big hook. I would love to knock out this main objective, so then we can just easily next weekend clear out all the rest of, like, the silver rank and other main mission, but we're kind of at the whims of fate and luck here. I was like, for everything I've been trying, I have not had the success I've been hoping for. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to see these larger fish like the silver ranks we've been getting, but I just need 1 gold, and it seems like from this location, there's not that many fish that I'd probably go for a bottom fishing rig gold that often. truth be told, I don't even know what species you could catch in this area either. It seems like on certain maps, you do get the little indicator of, like, this is a fishing spot that has these species to it, and other maps, they don't have it at all, or they're weirdly spaced out. And more tips for the eel. But we're not trying for the eel right now. The only thing I can think of is maybe I do have to go for a hook size 2, slap the redworm on, and just leave that for a while and take whatever I can, and maybe we'll get lucky with one, it'll be a gold. Yeah, I'm going to take that route for the rest of today. I know it kind of goes back against what my original thinking was, but I'd rather get something than nothing. And again, maybe with luck of the draw, we'll actually get lucky and a random gold will strike it. It's not impossible that it won't. I don't know what the odds will be or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so this is the highest that the redworm can go on, so we'll see if we get anything of interest. Okay, for bottom fishing baits, you like Wafter's White, imitation dog biscuits. You do go for the imitation dog biscuits as well. I'm not sure why the imitation ones are what they like. But it might be something I'll try next and see. But this is all I can really do. I'll give it one more minute sitting, and if nothing has, I'll see about slapping on those imitation dog biscuits. I had really thought that last catfish was going to be a gold with how we'd stepped up the hook sizing, but just didn't want to be. I don't know if that means there's also that large size ranging for like what qualifies as bronze rank, silver rank, then gold rank. Or what have you. Yeah, let's pull that in. And slap on the imitation and see. And you know what? We're just going to go for a short cast right here. I don't know if it's something maybe they prefer like some kind of structure to hang around, and being close to the dock will work. I mean, literally with it being night, we're shooting in the dark to see. No? Well, at least something decided to go for it. There's the second. And there's a third, although... yeah, not really that much resistance on the line, so it's probably just going to be a bronze or something. If it's a silver of anything, I'd be very surprised. You gotta be... this makes no sense. Like, I'll happily take it, but look at how the logic went in this. That was the least resistance we have had of anything we've gone after. And yet, it was a gold eel. I've had silvers that I think have been more of a fight than that was. But at least that knocks that out.
That will trend like crazy. You were some nobody before the sunrise. And after, everyone will see somebody. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, so that is all of those missions at least complete. So I think all we do have is, yeah, there's that spot there, which will take a little bit of a drive down, and that one there. We might try to knock those out come next weekend's episodes, just in order to, like, complete that off. Oh, and I forgot that one down there, so... yeah, we'll probably try to do that next weekend, but, like... that just feels so weird to have used a hook size of 2. And that was so easy to bring that eel in. Like, the friction break was only 40%. I'm pretty sure I had it higher for some of the other ones that were the silver ranks. I'm just going to drop this back in the water for a couple of minutes and see if we get lucky with anything else, but... that was just bizarre. But that is at least another gold for the book. We still have the red nose to catch for silver rank challenge. And then we got those 2 for the spin fishing. And then we basically knocked out all the silver rank challenges the game has on offer from the hubs. Now, there's probably location challenges that are still all dotted around the map too, but those ones I'm not too focused on because they're like more proxy, you just find them as you go. I think the big thing is we've gotten most of the main objectives done for Izilo Zasendulo, and we'll try to get those last pictures next weekend. And then that basically will probably round out, unless there's something new that opens up from doing that. That is the map basically kind of shown off and seen. I do like the idea of the gear challenges where you have to have a certain size of, like, where are they? Yeah, a certain size of reel and line to them so you aren't, like, overpowered against them, but I think it also has to be a little bit easier in the shops to know which ones are, like, mission compliant for it, too. That's like even setting up your gear and backpack here for, like, when you want to use a certain rod. It can be a little bit of guesswork of this and this. Wait, why does this not work? This and that? No, that doesn't work either. But it looks like it might have just been a fluke for us to get that eel. There's nothing else that's really getting interested in the same stuff at the same spot. So if the game's going to give me that PD one, you know what? I won't complain, I'll take it. As at least means it is progress done. But yeah, I think that brings us about to close for today. Nothing else is really interested here, so we'll pull that up. And you know what, we might as well end with a little look up the river there. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Call of the Wild the Angler on Izilo Zasendulo. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.